Hello everyone, this is Johannes and you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings. And today we are taking a look at Point Salad, a new game from AEG designed by Molly Johnson, Robert Melvin and Sean Stankovic. So who can make the best salad? Let's find out how to do it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about this one. Point salad is a drafting game where you're going to try to draft the best point salad. It's a salad of vegetables and points, what's not to like? Beautiful, colorful vegetables that gives you points. That's the way to live. So, to play this game is super simple. On your turn, you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to draft two of these vegetable cards like this and then fill them up like this, or you are going to pick one of these point salad cards. Let's say I pick this one. This card tells me that at the end of the game, for every 2 pepper I have, I get 5 points. So let's start getting those peppers. The game's just going to continue to do this until the cards are empty. And also on your turn you can do one other thing, which is to take one of these point salad cards and turn it over to get the vegetable on the other side. Let's say I ended up with a card that doesn't really give me any points, but this lettuce is going to let me get points. That's almost a horrible joke. So you're going to play until all the cards are gone, and then you're going to count up the points, and the player with the most points is the winner of Point Salad. Let's start off with the artwork and components. And basically components, it's cards. It's a deck of cards of different vegetables with really simple artwork. It works, it's really nice, but it's not something to write home about. Like, it's pretty simple artwork. You can easily see what the different colors, the different vegetables are. Are the cards good quality? No, they're not. They're pretty flimsy. Not really thick cardstock, but it doesn't really matter because you're not shuffling too much. You're basically just taking it and putting it on the table. So I think this will work well, but if you're planning to play this a lot, I would leave these cards. Other than that, not really a lot to say about the artwork and components. It's colorful, which is the point of point salad, to be a colorful vegetable salad, which is good for you to eat different colors. So that is components and artwork. Ease of learning from the rules. It's a 7-page rulebook with not too much information. As you just saw in the rules overview, that's basically the rules. I didn't say setup depending on the number of players, but other than that, that's the rules. So you can teach the game in 1 minute, which I really like. I like to sit down and just be like, okay, on your turn you do this, and on the end of the game, have the most points. Of course, if you're explaining it to people who haven't played a lot of games, you will probably have to spend a little more time. But teaching it to somebody who plays games, super quick. Good rulebook that's easy to learn, a simple game. So that's basically also complexity. It's a super light game. Like, this is one of the lighter games I played in a long time. You're just gonna take two cards or a point card, and that's it. It's super simple, not too much to think about, not many what I call meaningful decisions. It's basically on your turn you are doing what's best, and you do that, and then it's the next player's turn. And when it's your turn again, you do what's best. So it's super simple. The decisions are really simple and quick. So complexity is super duper light. Gameplay and fun factor. What is there to say basically about gameplay? You pick 2 cards and you're going to take the ones that's best for you. Sometimes, because I'm basically only interacting with the player to my left, because it's going to change so much something. So basically, if he's really want the point card, maybe I'm going to take a card from that row so he doesn't get the point card. That's the interaction. It's super simple. You're just taking 2 cards or taking the point card. If there's a point card I think I'm going to score points with, take it. If not, take 2 vegetables. And that's it. But is it fun? Strangely enough, it is. This was more fun than I thought. We played 2 players, which wasn't really that good. But then we played 6 players, which is the maximum amount. And it's great. It's a 6-player game, which is good. It's really fun. It's one of those games that is just, you can just turn off your brain and play this and have fun. It's more about just interacting with the players at the table, and the game is just there for good measures. It is a game, but it's super simple decisions. Not really decisions, just doing what's best, but it's still fun. It's one of those games that I just can't explain why it's fun. I think it's the colors, I think it's just everything. It's a fun theme. Like, if you play with people who are used to play games so you can have fun with the name Point Salad, because we play Point Salad games, the Euro gamers, and it's oddly satisfying, it's oddly fun, which is strange because there's really nothing here. It's really nothing. It's just doing the best thing when it's your turn. If you play 2 players, you have a bit more thing actually strategic, but played 6, it's just doing what's best, but it's still fun, and I don't get it, but I like it. Playtime and player count. I've only played this 2 and 6 players. 2 players was okay. Didn't really see the need to play it again with 2. Took 10 minutes to play with 2. Then we played 6 players, which was great. We played at a con. We played many times with 6 players, and it took 20 minutes. This is a game you can teach in a minute and play in 20 minutes with 6 players. There's not many of those games, of course. That means it doesn't give you that much, but it's still really fun for that amount of time. Let's go to replayability. There's lots of different ways to score points, but all of them is just the same. It's getting sets, it's having the least, it's having the most, it's having odds, it's having evens. There's not really a lot of difference in this game. It's a 20-minute game with really no choices. So, like when I say no choices, that's really not negative as I said it, because this game is fun, but it's just really doing the best every time. It's not gonna feel different. So this is more like a social game for me, where the interaction with the players is more important than the game itself. So replayability is not too good with this game. It's just gonna be the same every time you play. Final thoughts. I like it more than I thought I would with a game which is basically no choices, as I just said. It's so simple. It's just, I know I've said it, but it's like, it's just take cards and you do it. So I cannot really, it's not a very good game, but it does what it does really well, and I like the way that you have the scoring at the one point, and you have that. So to say it's not a very good game is not correct, because it's a good game. It's great that they've done that with the different scorings and the vegetables, and you have to choose what to take. You have to balance out how many scoring cards and how many vegetables you're gonna have. But other than that, it's not much to it. I'm gonna give it, actually, I'm gonna give it a 7. I am gonna give it a 7 because it is a fun game. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that it's just so much fun to play inside of me, like, it's mostly because of the interaction, probably. If you see this and like, oh, this looks boring, just try it at a con. It's a great con game because you can sit down and play with 6 players, just have a chat, playing the game 20 minutes, and then you can just talk, or you can play another game 20 minutes. It's a 7 for me. I like it. It's going to stay in my collection for this short of a great little filler game that I enjoyed more than I thought, and more than the game should let me enjoy it. So that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so now and click the bell button. It's free and you will get notifications every time we make a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes and you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.